Hey guys, hello and welcome back to one of the stupidest ideas I ever created, aka making a presentation which woman I simp for. Actually, this presentation was long overdue and I promised a long time ago after creating the one with the guys, but I'm a lazy fuck, and even though all I have to do is literally put pictures and names of these pixels and talk about them like a lunatic, um, people can have more ammo on me and expose me for as simp that I am, but so what? You all probably know that already. Moving on. Anyway, women. Some of you may not know, but I'm biromantic, so I'm attracted romantically both to women and men. Though I can admit I'm very picky when it comes to women and which I do find attractive or not. Well, that kind of makes me admit that I have bad taste in men, but like, how about these characters unhinged regardless of gender? Since not like I care much. Anyway, without further ado, because I feel like this intro is long enough, I present you which fictional woman I simp for. With the man I saw with the game once, that you all remember, I think, so I might do this as well for the ladies to have it more organized. Um, so the first one is Demi Bourbon from IDV. She's one of the lady survivors I find the most attractive. Well, there's Annie, but she's more cute to me, and Chishi and Margareta, but I find her most attractive. If not the first one, she's the first one on the list. I don't care. She's drunk, she's playful, flirty, and wants to find her brother. I love playing as her, and she also is one of my favorite characters from this game. Virtually most people sexualize her, and all they do is keep talking about her boobs, that's not all there is to her character. I mean, if you can see she's pretty without mentioning her cleavage, then get the fuck out of here. You're a fake fan. You call me old-fashioned, but I was raised to serve my queen, clean for her, cook for her, and everything I do is for her. And if she cheats, that's on me. She caught me sleeping, and I will apologize and do better. The second one is Ella Chino from Genshin Impact. Okay, this is getting silly considering I also simp for the other Harbinger. If you know who and watch the previous video, you know, but just look at her. She's so gender. It's like a man and a woman had a baby. I can call her daddy if she wants. Okay, never mind, that sounds horrible. Anyway, her outfit is so cool and not sexualized, and that's what also brings me in towards her. Plus those heels, anybody saw those? She can step on me with those and kill me with them, and I wouldn't care. Well, yes, I saw the drip marketing, and yes, I will pull for her, and I'm already saving for her in the game, so she will be mine eventually. The third one is Natasha from Honkal Starlail. I'm sorry, but some people would say Kafka for this one, but I'm going to say Natasha. She's equally as pretty, if not even prettier than Kafka's bitch ass. She's overrated anyway, and she reminds me of Makima, the groomer ass bitch from Chainsaw Man. Moving on, she's a support, and well, she's constantly on my team, so I can stand and look at her pretty face. She's very kind and caring and good with hits, and she's overall just wife material. Um, the, the fourth one is Ada Wong from Resident Evil series. Do I even have to explain this one? I think at this point everybody sims for her, so I feel like a basic bitch. The way that she interacts with Leon and her clothing, yeah, especially the one with the two, on these two pictures, it's peak. Plus her voice, most people complain about her voice in the remake because it's too deep, but honestly, I like both because it's Ada we are talking about. Plus, this fan art I found with her being in a suit. God damn. The fifth one is Yui Kimura from Dead by Daylight. She's also one of the most attractive survivors in Dead by Daylight. She has a motorcycle gang and she's so badass. I especially love that skin that is on the presentation. I mean the one in the middle with pink hair. Could have gotten it for free, and such a good skin to get for free. Plus you can see her abs, so let's go. If I played it by daylight often, should be my main for obvious reasons. Okay, I know I didn't have too much many from the games, but we are moving to the anime girls. I have specific taste in girls, I couldn't find any that would fit my taste, unfortunately. Anime one are very pretty most of the time, so let's talk about these. The sixth one is Fi Valentine from Cowboy Bebop. I hope I spelled her name right. Y'all think I would simp for Spike or something? Nah, it's Fi. The way she dresses, and well, she has black hair. I'm a sucker for those no matter who it is. Plus her behavior, she acts pretty realistically, considering the situation she was in, and isn't she theoretically a gilf since she was frozen for a long time? I really wanna think about that. You know, I watched this anime for a long time, which had the greatest fits. Now that I think about it, yeah, especially the one that is in the picture. The seventh one is Noi from Dorohodoro. I mean, come on, she has visible muscles and white hair. How could I not find her attractive? Well, she's caring. Well, she's not fighting because she can get quite violent. I loved that when Ebisu and what was his name? I forgot his name. Fuck. The guy who was working with Ebisu. Anyway, they were getting bullied and she helped them, and that was so cute of her. With Sheena, of course. Well, about that, her and Sheena are perfect, so I don't want to ruin for them. Though I can admit she's a beautiful woman. The Rohodoro women are just built different, and they just the best. Well, the eighth one is Oliver Armstrong from Fullmetal Alchemist. This anime manga has a lot of great female characters. After all, a woman wrote this manga, if you didn't know. So it's not a surprise that I like a lot of them. But of course, Olivia is one that I simp for. Well, why? Because she's strict and she's a girl boss, obviously. She takes no shit from anybody and leads the entire army, if I remember correctly. She also casually killed somebody by throwing him into the concrete, but he deserved it, so that was a girl boss move of her. She's a queen, that's for sure. I mean, like I said, I like female Full Metal Alchemist characters, but she's the one that I simp for because she's the prettiest in my opinion. Well, the ninth one is Hot Pants from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. More specifically, Part 7, the Stillborn Run. Well, JoJo certainly doesn't have a lot of female characters, but most look pretty. Well, except some from Sun Ocean, because the choice of fashion looks questionable, to say the least. Well, to each their own. Anyway, Hot Pants pretended to be a man at first, but I already knew she's a girl. Well, because I spoiled myself. Anyway, she's a badass and also doesn't take a shit from anybody. Her stand is pretty weird but unique in a way. Plus, I love Argel pink palette. I wish there was more of her, but she was like a side character, along with kinda Diego, but I like their dynamic together. Well, the 10th one is Yuki Tsukumo from Jujutsu Kaisen. Nice fighter boy! Anyway, why I like her? She's also playful, like Demi. And she also quite powerful. Unfortunately, there aren't many female Jujutsu Kaisen characters that are not underage, that is. I find attractive. Utahime is pretty nice looking, and Mei Mei, she can rot for I like her, but Yuki fits all the things in my checklist for best girl. So she's the only one that matters, because her student is Todo, the goated one, and she's girlfriend for Chozo. They're just perfect together, to be honest. Well, the 11th one is Conan from Naruto. Again, previously I showed a member of Akatsuki that I liked, that was male in the previous video. But this time I'm showing a member of Akatsuki that is female that I said for. Anyway, she's very pretty, in my opinion, one of the most prettiest female characters in Naruto. She's quite gentle and I love her powers, though shame within so much of her. Kishimoto is bad at writing women, like, after all. Like, he just had to kill her off. Like, for fuck's sake, they just hate to see women winning. She was kind of a simp for the Nagato, but not Nagato. I remember the ginger named guy. I don't care though. She's very pretty. The 12th one is Fubuki from One Punch Man. I feel like she was my awakening. She's so pretty. She's mommy and she has black hair. I feel like people prefer her sister over her, but her sister is petite. She has my figure. Like, it's kind of silly that for Fubuki, since she looks more like, I don't know, well endowed. Yeah, anyway, high breasty. I mean, anyways, that's not the point. If I remember correctly, I feel like she was slightly the nicest sister. Tatsumaki was like tsundere and shit. I By the way, I hate sundares. I don't like this trope at all. Especially the ones that hit you for no fucking reason, so annoying. Moving on, she was genuinely jealous of her sister and that she was more known of something. Oh, Rifubuki, you're gonna be always better for me, like the number one, like the best girl in One Punch Man. I don't remember any other girls anyway. The 13th one is you're a forger from Spike's family. I think that's how it's spelled. Okay, hear me out. I kinda sim for Lloyd too, but somehow I feel like something drags me in towards Yor more. No, she seems more pretty and shit, and don't get me wrong, I like Lloyd, but Yor just hits different. How can she be such a girl boss and a girl failure at the same time? Plus the fit when she's in that black dress, ugh, peak. She can also kill me, I don't care. And the way that she also cares about Anya, and even though she's not her real daughter, she's so caring. I love her. Uh, who could have guessed? The 14th one is Quan Chi from Chainsaw Man. Well, who could have guessed? I suppose everybody expected her here, canon lesbian with her harem badass, white hair, and wears a suit in part 2. So, like, when can I join her harem? I want to be your GF too. The 15th one is Reze from Chainsaw Man. And another girl from Chainsaw Man. I think she was the first one that I simped from the girls. She was actually the reason I started reading this manga, if somebody didn't know. It was all for her. Deadly but beautiful. I hope she appears in manga again, but with each chapter I lose faith that she comes back. Her arc was so cool though. And also fuck Makima obviously for killing her and taking control of her. I will save you, Reza, my wife, my Russian lady. And the 16th one is Sylvia Sherwood for Spike's family again. I'm sorry, but Spike's family has good women. There was also Fiona, but like, she was pretty, but she is a simp for Lloyd, so like, ugh. So at first I didn't think of Sylvia too much, maybe because she didn't appear in the anime often until season 2. I learned that she lost her child in a war, if I remember correctly, and she can be strict but also caring. I also love her design. She's just so pretty and also another girl boss. Well, I hope I will see more of her in the anime. Well, I didn't start the season 2, but I will eventually. Well, these are the women that I simp for. Like I said, I have specific taste, and not all women are like that gonna be my wives, obviously. Well, they mostly have few things in common, which are in conclusion playful, teasing, flirty. Like, it's the same shit I have with men. It's just overall character for a person, regardless of gender. I don't know why. I just like being teased. I know because I'm a fucking bot. Okay, moving on. Mysterious woman who could kill me, and I would thank them, or like woman with authority. Well, with women, I would definitely agree on this. With some men that are like this, they have basically a restraining order. Can you blame me, honestly? And also, mommies, like not like mommy issues type of thing. Just like tell women who are flirty and motherly or something like that, and I can hug them. Don't judge me, okay? Anyway, that was it for wait a second. Yes, I just realized that in the previous video of me explaining which men I sim for, I forgot some men. Also, after quite a while, I found more targets for my simping. At this point it's getting worse. I may have lost all the standards I can have, and this could be my descent to insanity. But I don't care, it's fun. It's silly, foolish even. So with further ado, I present more men that I'm simping for. A sequel, if you will. I will get side eyes for at least 2 or 3 of them. So it's like the men I simp for part 2, the electric boogaloo. The 21th, that's crazy, is Jingwan from Honkai Star Rail. Okay, so he was the first guy that convinced me to play Honkai Star Rail. I don't know why, but was the first one to catch my hand, so it began. He's a lazy bitch, and he's just like me for real. He's also pretty big, and he would carry me around. I would force him to even. Also, I will maul him for not coming home. Jingguan, I will never forgive you for bringing Jeopard instead of coming home. You will pay for this once you come home. If you even will, move your sorry ass. I'm moving on. Um, the 22, I don't know if I can care anymore. Sampo Koski from Honkai Star Rail. Yes, it's another Honkai Star Rail guy. Can't help it. Guys, they look better, even better in Genshin, since they try to make the characters gender even. And the men look fucking buff instead of twinks all the time. Anyway, this is it. This is the guy I'll give you side eyes. Hear me out, okay? It's the teasing and the fact he's big and he's so silly. I can't be mad at him, no matter how much I try. It's like a puppy or something. Like the picture on the middle. Like I wanna squish him. I wish there were more dialogue options, not to be mean to him. Like come on, I can't be mean to Jeopard. Like not fair. Anyway, I don't care that he's a scammer. He can scam me out of my clothes. I mean, what? I didn't say that. Also, he came multiple. Okay, that sounds bad. He like I got like E6 on him for Eidolons when I tried to get Jingguan, so I can say who loves me more. All of these two bitches, and it's him because he came home like the 7th time. Oh fuck. The 23rd one is Albert Wesker from Resident Evil. Okay, please ignore the pictures I chose. Especially the third one, okay? Ignore them. Hear me out, please. So, he's evil. I know he's evil and shit. Listen, I can fix him, okay? It's just, if evil, why hot? Like, you all heard his voice, right? Not my fault. I like the voices, okay? I can't help it. I mean, it's not the voice only. It's just fuck. I'm making this worse for myself. Listen, I don't enjoy being chased by him in Dead by Daylight. I don't, especially when he has that uniform. Okay, it's not like that. Okay, moving on is 24 is Virgil from Devil May Cry. Okay, that's from a fan art of him shirtless and escalated to this point. I like Dante, but not in this way. But Virgil just hits different. Y'all know what I mean. Please, y'all know what I mean, right? Now shut up and let me listen to Bury the Light. Also, I know he's a deadbeat dad, but I don't care. Also, I think he's a villain too, so like I don't give a shit either. He's also hot, like I don't care. I I expose myself again. 25th is Chozo from Jujutsu Kaisen. I know it's another Jujutsu Kaisen man, but hear me out, guys. You know the pictures I chose YouTube, it's gonna kill me or something, but I swear. I know it's the black hair again, especially when they're like not in ponytails. I mean, even with those, I like his voice too. The way he's so caring towards his brother's eye, he's so baby girl, you know. I don't know. I'm fucked in the head. You all know that, guys. Anyways, the 26th one is Toji Fujigura from Jujutsu Kaisen. I know it's another Jujutsu Kaisen dude, like the third one in a row. I get it. I caved in. I saw him in anime. I know I said I'm not gonna simp for him, but I read about him a little bit, and I started to simp. I know I said I wouldn't simp for him in the previous video, but you guys get it, right? Of course you guys get it. Like, he has so many fangirls at this point. What is the point of me explaining to you all? Jujutsu Kaisen men are just that hot. Except like Sukuna and Geto. I don't simp for Geto because he's like, I don't know how to explain. He's more like a cute patuti to take care of, I guess. Except for the atrocities that he did. And Sukuna is a nasty hoe and red flag, so I'm staying away from him. The 27th one is Alucard from Helsing. Well, it's kinda ironic that I was talking about red flags with Sukuna, was I? Well, listen, hear me out. Y'all fucking horny for vampires. You can't lie to me. It's the smile again, but motherfucker smiles constantly, and I love his voice. It's just. And he's tall as fuck. And black hair. Yes, I lost my mind. I realized he's literally my type when my brother started watching Helsing Ultimate. And it hit me. It's just silly because in some shots he looks scary as shit. But then the other ones, he looks absolutely ethereal. Like, what the fuck? What are they doing? Like, they do this on purpose or what? You can suck my blood, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, also Integra and Sarah's are best girls. Because we were supposed to talk about girls, so I'm gonna mention some girls too from Helsing. And the 28th one is Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen. Okay, I may be a basic bitch again. I see every girl simping for this guy. I feel embarrassed to admit that I simp for him too a little bit, but not in a crazy Gojo fangirl type of way, you know, like the Gojo figurine accent, you know, with the. I'm not gonna explain it. I don't know, he looks huggable and I could caress his hair because it looks so soft. So it's not a crazy simping shit on my part per se, just he's my favorite and I do think he's handsome. He kinda silly, like me. I can relate. We could be a silly duo. We would be unstoppable in our silliness. Also, shame he fucking died. I hate you, Gege, for this. Moving on is 19. What? 99? 29 is Frankenstein from Soul Eater. Okay, guys, hear me out again for the 100th time. This is a new one because I started watching Soul Eater a few weeks ago, like a long few, really few weeks ago or so, and I started to adore him. He's like Dottore if he was likable. He doesn't experiment on kids, but he's still a weirdo because he likes to dissect people, animals and shit. But he's good, he means well, I think. I don't know, I'm not that far in Soul Eater, but he wants to clearly help Maka and stuff, so I'm not suspicious of him. Well, that can end bad for me because he could be fucked up. Really fucked up for I like her, but maybe he's not. I don't think he is. He's a, and also he's silly, and that is the most important thing. I like silly men. Um, that's it for this video. Another fucked up video and me yapping about God knows what the fuck I get an idea about. As you can later, I have amazing standards and my taste is specific to say the least, but that's okay because I mostly made this video for fun purposes only. Maybe some of you share the same feelings towards these characters that I showed. I don't know, that would be cool. Also, wow, that what the fuck, 90 subscribers, that's crazy. I don't even do anything much on this channel except post my IDV gameplay, sometimes Genshin and Dead by Daylight gameplay, and yap about something stupid, but that's silly. And whoever sees this, thank you for subscribing to me and commenting on some videos. And yeah, I know what I would do if I got 20 or like 30 subscribers. I know it's not a lot, but I don't really expect people to see my stuff. Like, make yourselves at home. I don't really post much, but maybe I'm gonna come up with some other crazy ideas. So, until then, see ya. And yes, this picture represents me in every shape and form right now, after making myself look like a clown on the internet once again, but that is the purpose of my existence, to be silly on the internet.